community, happy Saturday. It's me, JC, down here listening to a little Lucero. I saw them last week in concert on the Nobody's Darling 20th anniversary tour where they played the album in its entirety. Fantastic concert. Unfortunately, my concert on the Friday night, Morrissey, got canceled. This is the second time Morrissey's canceled on me. This time for an alleged death threat on him. So it is what it is, guys. You should have seen me last week, though, when it got canceled. Still haven't received my money back yet for those tickets, by the way, Ticketmaster. But I have a giant stack of CDs here. I do have some records down there, but I'll go through as many of these as I possibly can. Then maybe we'll save some for another vinyl or CD find in this case. But let's just start with what I found. I was lucky enough last weekend to spend some time with my wife, and we went to some yard sales, went to some flea markets, went thrift store, went to a concert, took her out for dinner. It was a fantastic day. All the favorite things I love to do. And most of these are, if it's at a record store, the only record store I went to is Birch Street Records. Otherwise, it's a yard sale, a flea market. And for the most part, most of them are around 99 cents, which, CDs are an amazing buy at this point in most cases, if you can find them. So, Johnny Cash American 3. I do have this on vinyl, but I absolutely love the Johnny Cash American albums. I bought them the days they came out. I remember grabbing that first American release because I heard that he did a Danzig song. And man, I have a lot of Johnny Cash in my collection, but trying to get all the American on CD. That was probably 99 cents. The Mavericks, Music for All Occasions. I also picked up the Mavericks Trampoline, which this is my favorite. I know Chris Brophy loves this one. I love this band. I love the singer's voice. He kind of has like a Roy Orbison quality to it. Also, for 99 cents, Alison Krauss and Union Station. This is the one with my favorite Union Station song, The Boy Who Wouldn't Hoe Corn. Just awesome. Here's one that I've been looking for a very, very long time. The Cult Love on CD. I do have an OG press on vinyl that I bought a few years ago. I actually think I bought it with Chris and Jeff when they visited, which this album is fantastic. I do like Electric more than this, but this is still great. I found this at Savers. Judas Priest Metalology. And this is kind of like a greatest hits. I believe it's a promo CD. But yeah, very cool. Found that at Savers. And at that same Savers, I found Black Label Society with Blessed Hellride. The Blessed Hellride, that is. This had a big hit off it. Which one was it? Stillborn. Yeah, Stillborn was a big hit for them, so pretty cool. And then at that same Savers, I found Slayer. Yes, you're probably asking, Josh, don't you have this? I do, but this was an earlier press on CD. It's not a Def Jam. It's still an American pressing, but it was the first press after they switched from Def Jam to American. I believe I got this at a yard sale. Yeah, yard sale. Airheads was, I think, about $1. This has Anthrax on it doing a Smiths cover, which is really cool. It also has White Zombie, Motorhead, Dio. Yeah, just fantastic soundtrack. Birch Street Records got this gold stamp promo copy of Ball Breaker. Very, very cool. Not my favorite AC/DC, but still great. I gotta crack that Bad Larry open and listen to it. Super excited to find this. Found this at a yard sale. Saigon Kick Water. Yes. So yeah, obviously you guys know in my last few vinyl finds, I've told you that I'm trying to get all the Saigon Kicks on CD. So there we go. And at Birch Street Records, Ugly Kid Joe, Menace to Sobriety. Got a little kid drinking a pint of beer there. So yeah, very cool. Haven't spun that one yet. I've been trying to spin it before I put it away with the CDs. I'll go through a few more and then we'll save the rest for next time. Kix, Blow My Fuse. This is probably their biggest selling album with the songs Blow My Fuse and Don't Close Your Eyes. Big hits. And then Kix Hotwire. You guys may remember that I got an official press of this on vinyl earlier this year. From Perch Street Records, Whitesnake, Flesh and Blood. This was the last studio album by Whitesnake. Obviously, they've had some reissues, including Forevermore, which finally got released yesterday. Took me forever to find this one, guys. Cinderella Heartbreak Station. Found this at a yard sale, and I was like, oh, yes. I mean, for some reason, I could not find this, Bad Larry. And then lastly, found this at Perch Street Records. Mr. John Sykes, rest in peace. I love this album. Just a fantastic album. Yeah. Blue Murder. Aaron sent me that on vinyl. Aaron is the man. All right, guys. I still have this other giant stack and some records down here, which I'll show another time. All right, guys. That is my CD finds. I'll join you soon.